Hello, hello. I feel like I should also grab a tarot deck. Yeah, I think I should grab a tarot deck too. Because everybody is not familiar with Lenormand's. Let's see here. But I do have a few. I'm mostly going to be using Lenormand. I'm going to grab one tarot deck because I feel like somebody is going to request that. But we'll see if I'm wrong. So as you all trickle in, I'm sorry if my fan is loud, but I needed it. I am doing 2 card pool readings for tonight. As you can see in the title, I am going to grab one tarot deck. Hold on. Hopefully you all have been having a wonderful Wednesday. Let's see. Where do I want? Which one? Which one do I want? Probably this one, because I feel like I get good juju with this one. But hopefully you all have been having a wonderful Wednesday. And we could get in on this. Let's see. So for a few cards, I have a few picks here. Hopefully I won't get a lot of these questions, but I know more than likely I will. I do have a romantic deck that I can use today for questions. I have one that I typically like to use for like business or everyday kind of questions here. Again, I think this is kind of like an overall 2. And then I feel like if we get into some, well, I would say spiritual. Yeah, if I had to say one, this is like spiritual. Spiritual, we have my romantic one, and then we have one here that is for like every day. And then for those of you who like tarot, you want RWS tarot, I have that deck here as well. I think I get a good bead with this one. But want to see. Okay. And if I sound like I am congested, that's because I am. So there's that too. But I figured I would get on here and do this reading because it's been a minute. I could have did a celebrity reading, and I might do that if nobody has any questions, because I definitely want to read on Ariana and what's been going on with her lately, especially since this album drop. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to see if anybody comes in. If not, I'm going to switch it to a celebrity reading, and I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. So sometimes it's late with the posting, getting it out there. Ooh. Yeah, let's shuffle some of these cards. Some of these decks. Because they get a little stiffy. And again, my apologies if the fan is loud, but it is hot, okay? It is like still 80-something degrees. I have been moving around, so I am definitely hot. So I need the fan. It's just gonna sound like we in an airplane, because I'm not turning him around, because I need that. I need that air, okay? I just want you to know. So again, I apologize if the fan is distracting. But you know what's also distracting? An overheated person. You don't want me passing out. Okay? Excuse me. Every little thing that we do. Well, it looks like it's a little slower than normal. So, what I am going to do, will it let me change? Okay, that's only for the chat. I don't think it lets me. I don't think it lets me edit what the stream is about, does it? At least while I'm on it. No, don't want to cancel it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this. I'm just going to do my typical celebrity reading, because I feel like I've given it quite some time and nothing has started. So I'll switch it and I'll make it a celeb reading. Alrighty, righty. Okay. So yeah, the biggest one for me right now that's been coming up is what's been going on with Ariana, especially since the announcement of her pulling back from the tour. And you know, a lot of people are wondering if it is about the rumored or the alleged ED that people think she has, or if it's for other reasons that's going on. There's also been stuff coming up that, at least that I've seen, I don't know if it's come across anybody else's timeline, but I know I've also seen stuff in regards to her getting back with her ex. It was the dancer. Is his name Ricky? I think it's Ricky. And then there's also supposedly rumors around her wanting a baby with him. But we've heard she's been wanting a baby since she was with Ethan Slater. So I don't think that's surprising at all that we're still hearing that. And that may be very much true for her. But neither here nor there. I figured I'll do a warm-up for that one. We'll read that one. And we'll call it a grand. Okay? Let's see here. Do I want to use this deck, or do I want to use... I don't want to use this one. I think I want to use this one. I'm going to shuffle this one and start it up. Let's see here. Okay, let's note these two that did tumble out. I have the paths. So there are a couple of, this makes me feel like there's a couple of different things going on here in regards to why she is being asked to kind of like take a break or being pulled off tour. There's also an obstacle here. I think that's interesting that she's on this path, this journey. She's looking at all these different directions she should be going in, or that she wants to move in. But they are being met with obstacles because of, hold on, the card, sorry I said the tard, the card flew up underneath me, and I gotta get it. And it's all happening because of a man. What do you know? So I wonder, something makes me want to say it's something dealing with Ethan Slater. But it could very much be any one of her numerous exes from her past. What's this other card that it fell out? Something close to home. Okay, so something close to home. Is it her brother? Is it about her father? Is it about her ex-husband? I feel like that means it's something close to that, something that you actually have ties to. What is, oh, snake behavior coming up here. We also have the marketplace, which is like my party card. It's my interactions card. It's my networks card here. So I wonder if there's also something here in regards to maybe somebody heard something or overheard something at a party. Maybe a friend of a friend said something. Who knows? And she's like, somebody is like trying to tighten up shit or something here. Ooh, mice. There has been a concern growing here. Something going on. My thing is, why go into hiding? Something makes me feel like if you're going into hiding over this, it's gotta be something big. It's gotta be breadcrumbs. It has to have been some truth to this, some kernel of truth to it. Okay, hold on. What more am I gonna get on this? What more? Try to get some more clarity on that. Ooh, there's the one card. Let's see what this other one is. It's gonna flip out. Is that the only card I'm gonna get for clarity? Oh, nope. I have something else here. Yeah, gossip, rumors, something hitting a little too close to home. Maybe again, a game of telephone. Somebody said that somebody said that somebody said happening here, but somebody's sitting a little closer than they thought. Also, with the instance coming up here, this is like, I'm clearing out house. This could also be something where maybe she's going on a spiritual journey here as well. There's some healing that needs to happen because she has been in this space of trauma or operating out of trauma. I do want to mention that the whip card almost did fall out. So usually when I get the whip card, this is like continuing business as usual. This is repetition. This can sometimes mean or lean to like sexual or kinky matters that's going on here. People kinks and things like that work out. So that is something. And then I also do have the moon card coming up here in reverse. Something that wants to be kept under wraps. I don't want anybody to find out about this, or it's enough that these certain individuals know about it. Everybody and their mom don't need to know about it. Again, we're getting something about a man, okay? And the mice card came up. I'm feeling protective about this man as well, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to shield this, or maybe I'm feeling protective about the information that's coming out about me and this man, and I'm not able to stop it. It's going to come out one way or another. There is also something dealing with home. So this is somebody very close. Something's very close to home here with the home card coming up in reverse, and also with the fox. So what's going on there? Something almost makes me want to say is Lena. It feels like it's leaning along some lines of like some cultish, some Scientology type crap. But I could be off in that perspective that I'm getting. But I'm saying it feels, I wouldn't be surprised if it's something along those lines, that kind of energy. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up from Ms. Grandes. See, the clouds want to come out. We're trying to obscure. We're trying to distract. We're trying to mislead. Okay, I have a few more here. I have the fox coming up in the reverse. Okay, now the birds are coming up in the upright. And then I have, okay, that snake is coming up again. Okay, I wonder if Ariana trusted somebody or somebody got too close. Um, and maybe they agreed to like keep it a secret, or maybe she promised like, okay, I'll get it together, and the person was like, okay, well, as long as you get it together, I'll be quiet, kind of thing. But now they're like, it's reached some kind of breaking point or something, and now they're ready to kind of just like bet it all, like blow it all. Like, I don't care. I'll just blow the whistle. I don't care who get hurt by this. I don't care who gets thrown on their bus. I don't care who's so close to the explosion or proximity where it's gonna hurt them as well. But I'm gonna let it rip. What is the underlying energy here? See, look, something about a letter. Spiritual. Because this is dealing with spirit. And then we also have the mice here. Again, usually the mice to me is something that is of concern, of worry. Something, you know, that is gnawing away at you. I really want to say this is something religious or cultish like. Because I have the spirit and the cross card coming up here. But the cross is coming up in reverse. So maybe is it habits? Because you know how, or if you don't know, oftentimes like in archaeology and stuff like that, how they'll say something was used for spiritual purposes, but it's really just like a blanket word to say like this was something that was used in everyday life, everyday practices or something like that. Technically, brushing your teeth is something that's like habitual or spiritual practice or whatever you may, whatever you may call it. So I'm wondering if that's what it is. It's something that she does every day. Maybe that's also why I got the whip card as well, that repetition. But it's been something that's been a growing problem. Or she's been adding to it. Okay, let me see if maybe it'll come a little clearer if I use another deck. Okay, something from the past, maybe younger habits, something like that coming up here with the child. Ooh. Birds, again, that is like my communications, conversations, gossip rag, blind items. I heard it through the grapevine card here with the birds. Game of telephone is also another thing. Newspaper. It's all of those forms of communications. Wires being crossed. It's kind of like some of the words that I think of when I see the birds. And then that snake is coming up again. Is it a childhood friend, a long-term friend that is spilling the beans about this? And I don't think it's so much to be malicious. I wonder if it's so much as in like, I'm doing this for your own good. Like, call me Judas if you want, but I'm doing this to like save your life. Like, this cannot continue. We can't keep going like this. You can't keep going like this. Like, I try to be quiet about this as much as I can. I've tried to ignore it. I've tried to psychoanalyze myself out of it. I've tried to change your mind about it, and nothing is working. So this is like my last recourse, and I think it's going to work. Because we do have the Tower coming up here as well. Okay, what is this information that's being told or leaked, shared, whatever the case may be, that could be that damaging where the Tower is coming up? But the Tower in the Lenormand, I know it usually deals with like places or like businesses, I guess institutions, organizations of power is essentially like the word I want to say. But I'm also feeling like this is something like you're being barred from certain institutions, organizations because of this information. Because look, we also have the Tree coming up here in reverse as well. So something makes me feel like, is this going to be some kind of blowback to our family? There's some kind of shift or change, something going on here with Ariana. Look, yeah, I'm thinking it's a friend. Can I phone a friend? I think it's a friend. Yep. They've been having a hard time carrying the weight of this secret, or like sitting on it and not sharing it or doing something about it. It's kind of been feeling like a grenade for them or something, and they're ready to tell. Look, I'm ready to reveal it. I'm ready to sing like a bird. No pun intended, because I know we have the birds here. But I'm ready to sing like a bird. And this is not out of maliciousness. It's because I care. It's because there's some intervention or some kind of saving, blessing, hope that needs to happen here. It needs to be some behavioral changes that need to take place. Yeah, I think this friend has the best intentions, but I can very much see and understand why Ariana wouldn't see it that way. But that's what I'm getting for her. There's something coming down the pipeline on her. What exactly it is, I don't know. I'm going to be watching just like the rest of y'all to see what it is, but I don't think there's nothing she can do to stop it. I think it's going to come out regardless. Or at least it's been out there and it's been rumored. A lot of people have been close or hinting at it and things like that, but it's never been blatant. It's never been like confirmed. But this may be the closest it'll be if it doesn't get released fully, I think, in regards to Ariana and this, like, cover up this secrecy for around why she's, like, stepping away. I think it's more so to focus on some behavioral patterns and changes that need to take place in order to be better. Because somebody is sick and tired of being sick, of seeing her kind of, like, fight through this. Essentially. Yeah, I don't think I have much more to add to that. Let me know what you all think down in the comment section below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you can see the next time I upload. And make sure to hit that notification bell, selecting it to all, so you can also get notifications for the next time I go live. With that, I'm interested to see what you all think her issue is. What's your conspiracy around Ariana stepping away? And yeah, let's see who's right. Let's see if it comes true. Let's see, or let's not say see if it comes true, because some people could be a little malicious. I would say let's see who was on the money. Let's say that, who was closer to what was going on. So yeah, with that, thank you so much for joining me for this live or for watching it on the replay. And I will see you in the next video.